Welcome back to Lightning Strike Fitness. John here. We got another exciting workout for you today. Now, depending on how many times a week you want to work out, 2 or 3 days a week, you do want to emphasize full body workouts. But if you can dedicate more time to that, you want to, and that's a passion of yours, you might want to break it up a little bit. Doing 5, 6 full body workouts a week might take its toll on you. You really want a day of rest to chew in between each one. So if you want to split it up, here's another way you can look at it. And today I'm going to show you what I would do in a 4-day-a-week workout, where this would be a pressing, chest and shoulder type workout with a little bit of abs and bump. And then you can rotate that with other ones that you put out there. Alright, so I really hope you enjoy this. And we're going to get started with a dynamic warm-up. It's going to be some of the movements we're going to work on in the workout, while also getting your heart rate going. Awesome. Alright, so for our warm-up today, we want to hit some of the body parts and movements and joints that we're going to see in the workout. So this is a dynamic warm-up, so it's really going to hit what we're doing in the workout while also building some muscle and getting the heart rate going. So today we're going to do 3 rounds, 10 reps of Cuban presses, deficit push-ups, and mountain climbers. And if you have a problem with deficit push-ups, you can do regular, you can do wall push-ups, you can do box push-ups, but we're going to get started with that. So for a Cuban press, we're going to start with chest down, ribs down, squeeze your belly. We're going to lift our arms up to the scarecrow, rotate our hands up, and go overhead. If you have a light weight, 2, 3, 5 pounds, you can do that also if you want. Body weight works pretty well for me. Make sure you're hitting these, you should feel it. You should feel the scapula coming together as you go up. This is really going to prime your shoulders for pressing and pushing movements. All right, do one more. Okay, deficit push-ups. So I'm going to use dumbbells. It doesn't matter what you have. You can use a book, you can use weights, you can do regular push-ups if you don't have a deficit. This just allows your chest to go a little bit lower and work on that range of motion a little bit. So from here, put my hands in, I'm going to do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do 10 of those, and we go into 10 mountain climbers. And that's just, I like to do that as 10 of my right leg going forward. So in the mountain climber position, your plank, we're going to kick our legs up. You can step them up or kick, but we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Round 1, we're going to do that 2 more times through. Scarecrow, 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next we're going to do is push-ups. And if you need to cut the number down, if this is too much, you can do it on your knees. You can do a box push-up. Anything just to keep you going. But if 10 is too much, cut it down to 8, 7, 6. Whatever's going to get you warm. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mountain climbers, 10 right legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Round 2. You really do want to get the blood flowing and everything loose when you're going to lift weights, especially if you're going to go a little bit heavier. Just make sure you're feeling good. Round 3. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second. And then the mountain climbers. Again, 10 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, when complete, should be feeling nice and warmed up. Muscles might be a little tired, but that's okay. I'm gonna go through and explain the first superset of workout that we have. And at time, walk around, get some water. We should be ready to go. Let's ready to start, okay? Awesome. All right, now that our warm-up is complete, we're gonna go through the workout, the movements we're gonna do in the first workout. That's gonna be 3 rounds of 3 exercises. And the first exercise we're gonna do is a floor press. Work with the equipment you have. I have 2 dumbbells and they're 2 different weights. So I'm gonna iso hold one up and I'm gonna press with the other. If you have the same weight, you can do that. You can just do single. Whatever you have to work with is perfectly fine. So you sit back on your back. You're gonna press them both up. And my right hand's gonna stay straight up, pressing up. And my left hand does 12 presses. And I like to do a 2-second count on the way down. Like that. And then we would rotate hands. If you only have 1 dumbbell, perfectly fine. Just do 1. If it's too heavy for you, you can do 2 hands from here and press up. The second exercise, I don't know why I got up. Second exercise is going to be a chest pullover. So being on the ground, it limits some of the movement, but it makes it a little bit easier. So if you're new to this, it might help out. So taking the dumbbell, or kettlebell, whatever you have, put your hands around from there. And pressing up here, you're going to brace your belly, lower the dumbbell back so it touches the ground, and then pull forward. Belly brace, slowly lower it, and then pull forward. One more time. Lower, and pull forward. And you're actually going to feel that in your chest and in your lats as you do that. So keep it nice and tight, arms straight, and go back to what you are capable of doing. Pull forward, straight overhead. There's going to be 10 of those. And the third thing we're going to do is some abdominal work. We're going to do leg lifts over a weight. So it doesn't matter the height, you're just going to have to lift it up. So from here, your feet to the side, legs straight, hands at your side. So the further forward you go, the more pressure is going to be on your abs, depending on your skill level, what you're going to do. So I go about here, and from here, bracing yourself, lift up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the further forward you go, it's going to be harder. You lean back, a little bit easier. So that's how you can scale it. We're going to do those 3 exercises. It's going to be 12 presses on each arm, 10 chest pullovers, and 20 over the weight. I guess over the weight. All right, awesome. All right, now into the workout. So the first exercise in this superset is going to be floor press with an iso hold. We're starting on the back. We're going to press up. We're going to do 12 on each arm. So actively pressing up with my right hand. Let's start with the left. Go. Take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, I have to switch hands because one weight is actually lighter than another. You might not have to switch. So you depending on what you have. You want to give yourself about 10-15 seconds between. Let's go to the next one. You want to try to get 10 to 12. If 10 is what you do, let's sit down. 1, 2, try to keep that elbow coming in closer to the body, not bringing it all the way out. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now staying there, we're going to go into the chest pull pose. So we're going to give another 10 seconds, and then we can do those. All right, grab your dumbbell. Any way feels comfortable. I like to hold it like this. Press up here, and let's go. So 1, 2 seconds. 1, back home. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, forward, 5, your arms straight out. 6, 4 more. 7. Now doing that, we'll give 15 seconds until we get to the next one. That one, you might have to play with the weight, higher, lower, change your range of motion depending on your abilities. This one, we're going to put our weight down between our legs. 3 seconds, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try to keep your hands together. 12, 13, 14. You can bend your knees to make it easier. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome job. We're going to take a 90-second rest. Get yourself ready for the next round. And we're going to go through it again. So it might seem like an excessive amount of rest depending on what you're normally used to. But you want to be able to fully express your strength and range of motion doing these. So you want to be well rested in between them all. You don't get much rest in between each of the exercises, so you better make sure you're good to go. Time to get some water, walk around. While we're waiting on that time, a couple things. When you're doing these kinds of splits, if you can work out 4 days a week, this is going to be a pressing type day, which we're pressing with our chest, we're going to be pressing with our shoulders. We're going to hit the different types of planes you can press or push from. Another day can be a hinge movement where you're doing deadlifts, picking things up off the ground. It can be another day which is a squat day. Another day that is a pulling type day, doing back, doing pull-ups, doing several different things. You can combine the two if you want to, but there's so many options out there that you can do. But if you have 4 days a week to work out, you might want to split it up little more evenly to a couple body parts instead of hitting them all every single time. You need your muscles to be able to rest in that time frame. To recover, and that's what's going to build, get stronger, and you're not going to keep tearing down the muscle day after day. Do 20 seconds. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up. Active on 1. No, 1. 1. 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. 10, 11, 12. Right, now switch. We're going in 5 seconds on the other side. And let's go, press up. Active, press it. The iso on. 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 1, 9, 1, 10, 11, last one, 12. Great job. Now we're going to do chest pullovers. We'll do that 12 seconds. Use this time to catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. Pressing up. Let's forward. 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, forward. 2, 4. 5, 2, that's right. 6, 7, 2, 2, 9, 3, 4. Last one. 10, 2, 1. Awesome job. 12 seconds. We're going to do leg lifts over the weight. Right? 3, 2, 1. We're going to do 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Round 2 is done. We'll do 90 seconds again. We'll get to round 3. Grab some water, move around a little bit, shake any arms. Supersets are a good way to minimize the time you're doing the work, as long as you're not destroying the same muscles, like doing a chest press with a different kind of chest press where you're gonna hit those muscles one after another. That's going to really wear you down. It'll be a little harder to do. You have to change up the rep scheme for that, but doable. But what I like to do is oppose some of the muscles, throw a core in there where you're still working. You can minimize the rest, keep that heart rate going, and still get a really good workout. It helps with people, crunching time. You can do a whole workout in 30, 40 minutes and feel really, really good afterwards. 30 seconds. be on our third round of this, and we're going to finish a superset. Any questions, comments, feel free. Ask away. I'd love to answer them. You know, this is just fun for us. We really enjoy putting this out there, and I hope you guys enjoy doing it. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round. Actively pressing up. Go 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 7. 1, 9. 1, 10. 1, 11. 1, 2, 12. All right, we're gonna rotate. All right, 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Back in, pressing up. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, weights down. Do chest pullovers after this. 10 seconds. Supersets. I threw that word out there. It's just combining exercises with each other with a very small rest in between. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half light. 9, 10. 15 seconds. We're going to do leg lifts over the weight. Yeah, so supersets are just combining exercise with short rest. To really add aerobic capacity to it. Aerobic part 2 for workouts instead of just, 3 sets. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome job. First superset is done. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna take a 2-minute break. When we get back into it, we'll start the next one. Okay, the second superset. You're hoping well rested. We're gonna do 3 more exercises. First one's gonna be tricep overhead extensions. So same grip you had for the pullovers over your head, and you're just gonna drop behind. Like that. 2 hands. The second exercise we're gonna have is Philly press, done by Marcus Philly. Check him out, he's amazing. But a Philly press is a shoulder press, and we're going to do it with the front rack hold. So holding dumbbell right here, we're going to press up, turning our hand, coming back down, we're going to turn our palm facing. So keeping this locked the whole time, and with palm facing, we're going to press up and twist, and turn, turning as we come down. That's a Philly press with the left hand. This is the front rack hold with the right hand. And the last exercise we're going to do is a bent over rear deltoid fly. So this is going to work the back of your shoulder. We've worked a lot of the front. This is going to help to pull that shoulder blade back and keep the muscles semi-equalized. So from here, I'm going to use my right hand, push your hips back, dumbbell down, and you're going to lift. Feel like you're pulling your elbow up to the side. So from here, elbow up to the side. You should feel it in the back of your shoulder, pulling. You should feel your scapula trying to pull to the other side. If you lead with your elbow, you'll feel that a little bit more. Just like that. All right, if you really enjoyed that rest, superset number 2, if you watch the tutorial, we're going to do overhead tricep extensions, Philly press with a front rack hold, and bent over rear delt raises. This is really going to round out the rest of that upper body, pull everything back in alignment, really burn out those muscles you feel like you're working. So to start with the overhead, I do 2 hands for the heavier weight. You can do 2 hands. If you have a lighter weight and just want to do 1, you can do 1 also. But we're going to do 2. So starting there, start 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And again, 2-second lowering. 1, 2, 2. Really pull that rib cage down. 3, 4, 5. We'll do 12 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to face up the back of the head. 10, 11, 1, 2, 12. All right. And rest. 15 seconds. We're going to do the Philly press with the front rack hold. We're going to switch arms in between. We're going to do 10 of each side. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Keep your front rack hold. Philly press is palm facing towards you, and press overhead, turning your hand. 1, 2, 3. You really have to brace your abs for this. 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 8, 1, 2, 9. Try to get that bicep close to the ear. 1, 2, 10. All right. Take a 20-second break between arms. It's a little more taxing on your body. All right, 5 seconds. We're going to switch arms. Front rack hold on the other hand. Ready? From here, palm facing you. Press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bicep to ear. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We're gonna rest. 15 seconds. We're gonna do rear delt flies. If you have 2 weights of the same size, you can do them both at the same time. I'm using 1. I'm using 1, so I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna do 10 on each arm. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hinge back. Arms outside. Lift your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna want a lighter weight than this. These are much smaller muscles. 7, 8, 9, 10. second. Since it's a different arm, closing, push not completely out of breath, you can go right into it. Start, push hips back, feel those hamstrings tight. Pull the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. First round done. We're going to do 3 rounds of that. Rest 90 seconds. Then start back over. Try some extensions. I'm using 2 different weights. Work with half heavier weight, which I can do all with some rack holds, the overheads, 2 hands. If I just have the smaller weight, I might just do single arm stuff. You get the feeling for it. You have to, I don't know what you have at home, but test it out. 10 to 12 these type of workouts where it can be some muscle building. So, you know, you want to stick in that 10 to 12 range for some of these. Unless they said otherwise, like your abs, you can really beat them up. You want to try to stick to that 10 to 12 range. When it's super heavy, 8 is good. When you get to the 6 to 8, you're building strength, which is fine. But for this, I'm working for that muscle building right now. Less strength, more good quality reps in that 10 to 12 range. At 30 seconds. This wonderful scenery is what we do right outside of Capital Reef National Park. It's beautiful. I highly recommend checking it out. 15 seconds. Then we're going to go with the overheads. Try not to take yourself in the head. Move slightly forward, but once you're pressing the elbows up, go over. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. You can also do these seated. Squeeze your butt. Pull your ribcage down by squeezing your upper abs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. 12. 20 seconds. I'm going to go to the Philly press on rack hold. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Front rack hold. You want that elbow in. Hold it tight. It should be pulling you down. And you're fighting that. Here, Philly press. 1, 2. Again, try to keep your abs tight. 3, biceps here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Okay, put them down. I have to switch. If you have the same weight, you don't have to. But I can do another 15 seconds between. 15 and 20 seconds is a good enough time to catch my breath, reset, get my mind ready. Let's do it again. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Front hold, elbow in, palm facing with the other hand. Press 1, 2, 3, 4. Your body's gonna want to flare up, ribcage like that. Try to stop it. 6, 7, 8. You do that by squeezing your abs. 9, Good. 20 seconds. You're gonna do bent over rear deltoid. This is rear deltoid. Helps pull your scapula back, your shoulders back to get it. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hips back. Lift with your elbow. Your whole arm kind of lead with your elbow. You can feel the scapula pulling over. You can do very lightweight with this and still feel it. 10. So 10 seconds in between, just catch your breath. But you can do very lightweight, small muscles. It's never a bad thing. All right, one side, push hips back, hamstrings, lift, lead with the elbow. Nine, one more, 10. Awesome job. It's round 2. We're gonna do one more round, like 2 minutes. Like I said, supersets are a great thing to do. If you're doing single exercises, you know, everything has a place. It's just learning where that place is and what you want to do. You can't go wrong with what you're going to do if you're working out and you're moving. You really can't. But you can get better. You know the right things. And that's where watching these, reaching out. The internet's full of this stuff, but I'm here if you ever need any answers, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out because there's a million different things out there and who's to know what's right. So I'm here to help you. Let's go. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute left, final round. Quick stretch and you're done. And this is hitting all the pressing and pushing. Different planes you can have, pressing, pushing, all of them. They all work different. Different muscles. Some of them have the same muscles that work. Some different areas. Just mix things up. It's about just being functional, things that you'll see in life. You're building this muscle. I say all the time, you're building this to express it in the outside world. You got 20 seconds. Seconds. I'm going to start tricep overhead extension. And you can do this sitting down if you don't have a high ceiling. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11, don't let that ribcage work. 12. Whew. Good job. 10 seconds. Seconds. Philly press. Front rack hold. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Front rack hold. Brace that belly. Palm facing in. Palm facing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Shouted. 6, 7, 8, 9. Do last one. 10. Awesome. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 seconds to do. Bend over rotations. So last exercise. 10 seconds. Do 10 on each side. 5, 3, 2, 1. Push hips back. Right hamstrings. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 10 seconds. Switch. Last side. 3, 2, 1. Push hips back. Forearm, knee, elbow. So that's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Whew. Awesome job. Give ourselves a minute, and then we're going to do a couple stretches. Just beat up your body. You want to make sure keep the blood flowing. Main thing is drink plenty of water, walk around, add some extra steps in your day. But getting that blood flow and just continue to move, stop it from pooling, will oxidize it, get the lactic acid out. You should be good to go. And when you do these types of supersets, these types of segmented workouts, so this is going to be pushing. If I want to do a squat workout, I could do it tomorrow. Since I'm not going to be doing much pressing or pushing, you can do a little, but I wouldn't go heavy on it because of today. You can do a little bit, but I would do a squat pattern movement or hinging, picking stuff off the ground, deadlifting type of workout tomorrow before I took a rest day, and then hit up a pulling type movement and a squatting type movement, so you can hit all 4 total body throughout the entire week, and you can really blast away at certain areas. Just a different way to look at it. 3 days a week of full body is perfectly fine. I just dedicate more time to it because I really enjoy doing this and checking out different workouts and everything like that. Instead of having a 2-hour-long workout 3 days a week, I can have 45 minutes or so. And I can really experiment a lot more that way. Okay, so we're gonna stretch out a little bit. Again, though, as we go through this, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe and reach out to me if you have any certain questions. I'm here to help. I do a lot of individual design programs for people as well, so I can probably help you out with any questions you have. But feel free to reach out, comments on our Instagram, anything. That's what I'm here for. So again, hope you enjoyed. So just stretch out a little bit. We're just gonna sit on our heels. You can do this. We're gonna sit back, and that's really gonna stretch out your ankles a little bit. We didn't do much of that, but it always gets tight on me when I'm doing a lot of bent over work and stuff. So sitting there, you're gonna feel a stretch in your ankles. And just sit there for, again, you might have to put another pillow down there. I probably have about 20 seconds of time I can sit here. I try to build up on that. So we're going to do a quick thing called a couch stretch. Again, we didn't do much lower body, but this is something that's tight on everybody. Especially if you sit down, drive a lot, work, which is everybody in the world basically. What gets tight on people is your hip flexors. So this is always a good thing to add a couple days a week, if not every day. And they say for every hour you sit down, you can do 1 minute to 2 minutes of a couch stretch. So here is an easier version. You're on your knee, you're in a lunge, and you're just body straight. You're just going to lean forward, and you're going to feel that stretch right in here. It's called the couch stretch because, as I said before, if you're at home on a couch, you put your back leg up on the couch like that. So you're actually in this position. Put your back leg up on the couch, and that way you can really sit into it. Now you feel that. If you can do this, great. If you have a couch, just put your ankle on the couch and sit your knee as close to the couch as possible, and then feel in there. So for a minute, 2 minutes for every hour you're sitting down on both sides. We're gonna switch. You can really start to open up those hips, which help you in all aspects of movement. Getting your hips forward can help you brace your core, can help all of your abdominal exercises, core exercises, help your overheads. You want that straight alignment, your hips neutral, everything stacked above it, your bones stacked above each other, super strong. When one thing's out of line, that's the big spot that's pretty important. So you really want to work on this. Another thing I'm going to do is to stretch out our chest a little bit. I'm going to do it on the dirty here. You can do it at home. Nothing here. Put an arm out, palm down, and a hand. You're going to do a push up, and push, and turn. Push yourself. But don't hurt yourself. Push to where you feel. Even pull a leg back so you feel that stretch in your chest. You should feel shoulder, chest. Hold there. 10 to 15 seconds. Right, I'm going to switch sides. Here, push, and I like to drop the leg back over. It all depends on your flexibility, what you can do. If this hurts you, don't do it. You can put your arms up in a doorway, just walk through, kind of holding yourself up. I'll show you that in a second. That works as well. And this is going to stretch out your chest and your front of your shoulders. So, doorway stretch. You go into a doorway, you can put both your hands on the side, just step your chest through a little bit. You can do a single one where you hold the side of a door and you just turn your body like that. So this is the door, that's the wall, and you turn your body. You can feel that stretch, and that might be better for most people because you can turn to what you're willing to do and what your body is capable of, and you're going to feel that stretch here. Don't overdo it. If you feel pain, stop. You should feel a stretch. Hang out there for a while. And that's really going to loosen this up, which allows your shoulders to come back and stops any kind of impingements in your shoulders you might have. If you have no shoulder pain, you know what I'm talking about. Do a couple of those stretches, and you'll be ready to go tomorrow. Again, guys, awesome job. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful day.